I'm David Toman, author of NootropicsExpert.com, and in this video we're going to talk about the best natural nootropic supplements, what they are, why we use them, and the science behind them. If you're just getting started with nootropic supplements, the choices can seem overwhelming and even confusing at times. Now, here at Nootropics Expert, we do our best to reduce the overwhelm and confusion. Natural nootropics are typically made from plants or plant extracts, amino acids, and other nutrients sourced from nature. The term nootropic was coined in 1972 by Romanian psychologist and chemist Dr. Cornelia Gheorghiu. It is derived from the Greek words nou, for mind, and trapen, to bend, so to bend the mind. Dr. Gheorghiu described nootropic as having the characteristics of enhancing learning and memory. It should protect the brain while increasing natural cognitive processes and should not be toxic nor stimulate or depress the brain. So by this definition, smart drugs are not nootropics. So this video reveals the best natural nootropics for boosting cognition, energy and motivation, and reducing anxiety and depression. And you'll learn why each natural nootropic works. And in the transcript of this video over on Nootropics Expert, you'll find live links through to the full review for each nootropic described in this video. How fast you can think on your feet or make a decision touches every area of your life. Think about how much easier life is when it feels like your brain is firing on all cylinders. Driving is safer and stress-free. Relationships are better with fluid conversation. Business is more successful when decisions come easier. Cognition includes thinking, knowing, short, working, and long-term memory, decision-making, and problem-solving. Now that seems like a lot of brain power because it is, but a small stack of natural nootropic supplements can help. CDP-Choline is also known as acetylcholine. This naturally occurring choline source is present in every cell in your body. The choline in CDP-Choline aids in the synthesis of acetylcholine and the release of dopamine in your brain, both neurotransmitters critical to quicker thinking. If there's not enough choline in your system, your brain gets it from phosphatidylcholine, or PC, that makes up the outside of each brain cell membrane. The PC in cell membranes releases choline to help make acetylcholine. But when your neurons lose too much choline, they lose integrity. Thinking slows and cognitive abilities decline. Now you can prevent this decline and even boost this function by supplementing with CDP-Choline. Creatine is an amino acid naturally produced in your liver, kidneys, and pancreas. As a natural nootropic, supplementing with creatine helps recharge adenosine triphosphate that fuels your mitochondria. ATP is directly involved in the producing, packaging, and secreting neurotransmitters, which boosts intelligence, improves memory, boosts mood, and facilitates quicker thinking. Lion's mane mushroom, a brain tonic used by Buddhist monks for thousands of years to enhance brain power and to strengthen their ability to focus during meditation. Lion's mane stimulates the repair and creation, or neurogenesis, of neurons in your brain by increasing the enzyme production that releases nerve growth factor. By boosting neurogenesis and assisting in repair, lion's mane as a natural nootropic increases neurotransmitter levels and brain cell signaling, affecting memory, learning, recall, and mood, leading to quicker thinking and decision-making. Pine bark extract. As a natural nootropic, it is used primarily to increase cerebral blood flow by increasing nitric oxide, which helps dilate blood vessels. Maintaining brain blood vessel health results in better blood flow and quicker thinking. You realize you could use more energy if you've ever felt mentally drained after an intense study session or exam, a misunderstanding with your partner, or working out a business problem. A quick cup of coffee may seem to perk you up for a bit, but it doesn't last and certainly will not help in the motivation department. The caffeine in coffee is an adenosine antagonist, helping you put off sleep for a while, but it's not true energy. But the right stack of natural nootropic supplements can help provide all the energy you need to make it through your day and not feel completely drained on your way home. Acetyl L-Carnitine, or ALCAR, is a precursor required for the synthesis of acetylcholine in your brain. Acetylcholine is directly tied to memory and overall brain function. And acetyl L-Carnitine, or ALCAR, works as a shuttle transport for fatty acids through brain cell membranes. ALCAR helps deliver fatty acids into mitochondria where it's used as fuel for energy. And ALCAR helps shuttle fatty acids out of mitochondria once they've served their purpose. Continuously flushing out toxic byproducts ensures pure, clean energy throughout your day. Alpha-lipoic acid. As a natural nootropic, it increases acetylcholine production by activation of choline acetyltransferase and by increasing glucose uptake. This process supplies more acetyl-CoA to produce acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is integral to brain cell signaling, memory formation, and overall brain function and energy. The R-lipoic acid form of this nootropic supplement also functions as a cofactor for mitochondrial enzymes involved in energy production. Alpha-lipoic acid is also a unique antioxidant. It's water and fat soluble, which means it works in all parts of the human cell. The more lipoic acid you have in your system, the more antioxidant benefits you experience. Alpha-lipoic acid helps regenerate the antioxidants already in your system, including vitamin C, vitamin E, glutathione, and CoQ10. Alpha-lipoic acid is one of the best natural nootropics because it boosts energy in your cells while reducing inflammation and even getting rid of heavy metals. Coenzyme Q10 is also known as ubiquinone because it is ubiquitous in the human body, and because CoQ10 is used in every single cell. CoQ10 is your cell's natural source of energy. It fuels your mitochondria by taking fat and other nutrients and converting them into usable energy. Your body uses CoQ10 faster than it can produce it, meaning you need supplemental CoQ10 either from food or a nootropic supplement. You can get CoQ10 from eating fatty food, beef, poultry, nuts, seeds, and oils. Supplementing with a high-quality CoQ10 can be the most powerful natural nootropic for boosting energy. PQQ is the only known nutrient in natural nootropic that can promote the growth of new mitochondria. And PQQ boosts the production of nerve growth factor, which assists in repair, maintenance, and regeneration of neurons in your brain, including many of the neurons crucial for cognition, memory, and learning. Research from hundreds of clinical studies demonstrate that PQQ helps boost energy levels and stamina, it reduces fatigue, and it improves cognition, memory, learning, and recall. Anxiety and depression are something most of us have had to deal with at one time or another. Anxiety and depression are often grouped together, both in nootropic circles as well as in the psychiatric and medical worlds. But they are two distinctly different conditions, even though the cause of anxiety and depression may overlap. The cause of anxiety and depression can be traced to a number of different conditions. But contrary to what mainstream medicine and the big drug companies would have you believe, chances are it's not simply a serotonin problem. Sure, neurotransmitters levels that are out of balance can cause severe depression, but it may also be a problem with dopamine, acetylcholine, or norepinephrine. So boosting serotonin in this case will not help, and is the reason why so many people have no success with SSRIs and other prescription antidepressants. Illness and stress can also cause anxiety and depression. Poor cerebral blood flow, a lack of brain-derived nootropic factor, BDNF, nerve growth factor, mental fatigue from a lack of cellular energy, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, stroke, and more can all cause anxiety and depression. The bottom line is that it may take experimenting with different natural nootropic supplements before you're able to figure out what is causing your anxiety and depression, and which nootropic or nootropic stack will work for you. But if your depression and anxiety are severe, please, please seek professional help while you're exploring your nootropic options. Bacopa Monnieri is one of the most powerful herbs in Ayurvedic healing. Bacopa has been used for millennia to relieve anxiety, fatigue, restore energy, and boost concentration. This adaptogen has been shown in clinical studies to work as well for depression as benzodiazepines and tricyclic antidepressants. Coenzyme Q10 is your cell's natural source of energy, fueling your mitochondria by taking and converting it into usable energy. CoQ10 preserves brain function. It helps fight mental illness and migraines. Major depression, bipolar disorder, and schizophrenia are now being recognized as having mitochondrial dysfunction in common, with higher oxidative stress levels. Studies show that 1,200 milligrams per day of CoQ10 in bipolar adults experienced a significant reduction in depression. Ginkgo Biloba is a tree native to China that has been used for thousands of years to boost mental alertness, improve cerebral circulation, and improve overall brain function. Many have found ginkgo to be effective in reducing anxiety and stress and for boosting mood. 1,570 men and women in England participated in a study using 120 milligrams of Ginkgo Biloba extract daily for 4, 6, and 10 months. Those who used ginkgo the longest experienced the most improvement in ratings for anxiety, depression, energy, drowsiness, sadness, and happiness. N-Acetyl L-Tyrosine, or NALT, is a highly bioavailable form of the amino acid L-Tyrosine. Your brain uses tyrosine for the synthesis of dopamine and norepinephrine. Dopamine is associated with libido, memory, focus, concentration, and mood, and studies show that low dopamine can be the cause of depression. And norepinephrine, which is synthesized from dopamine, is associated with the regulation of emotions and cognition. Several studies show increases in norepinephrine in the brain helps alleviate depression. Rhodiola Rosea is an adaptogen and herb that has been used in traditional medicine in Russia and Scandinavian countries for centuries. Rhodiola activates AMPA receptors in your brain, which decreases depression and stress-related mood swings, reduces fatigue, stimulates energy and alertness, and boosts cognition. A clinical trial was conducted with depressed patients who were given Rhodiola Rosea extract, Zoloft, or a placebo for 12 weeks. The study found that rhodiola was slightly less effective than Zoloft for depression, but it produced far fewer side effects and was better tolerated. Experienced neurohackers typically start with individual nootropic supplements with the intention of finding out exactly what works for their unique problems. But most find that it takes more than one natural nootropic to alleviate the symptoms of brain-related health issues. First, they find what works for them and then use a combination of supplements that we call a nootropic stack. The thing is, putting together the best natural nootropic stack can take some time and could be a considerable financial investment. A better option that could save you time and money is a high-quality pre-made nootropic stack. Now, my favorite is a natural nootropic stack, and one that I've been using daily for the past 3 years is called MindLab Pro. OptiNutri Advanced Nutraceuticals, who makes MindLab Pro, calls it the world's first universal nootropic stack. MindLab Pro contains therapeutic dosages of CDP-Choline, Bacopa Monnieri, lion's mane mushroom, phosphatidylserine, N-Acetyl L-Tyrosine, L-Theanine, Rhodiola Rosea, and pine bark extract, and the B vitamins B6, B9, and B12 that are required for the synthesis of the neurotransmitters acetylcholine, dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin. OptiNutri also makes a nootropic stack called Performance Lab Energy, which also contains CoQ10, PQQ, acetyl L-Carnitine, and lipoic acid. So it's another great option if you want to boost energy and motivation, but you want to do it naturally. So my nootropics expert recommendation is put together a natural nootropic stack using the information provided in this video. And if you want to save some time and money, try MindLab Pro, which covers all the brain health issues we talked about earlier. Or for energy and motivation, try Performance Lab Energy. You don't need to risk smart drugs for better concentration, focus, energy, and mood. Natural nootropics work and have been proven by millions of neurohackers worldwide. So that's my report on best natural nootropics. If you want to see links to the nootropics I talked about, go to nootropicsexpert.com and search for best natural nootropics. Or click on the link below this video. There you'll find a full transcript of this video, and you'll find dozens of articles in all the well-known nootropics on Nootropics Expert. If you have any questions or you want to share your experience using natural nootropic supplements, use the comment section at the bottom of each post over on nootropicsexpert.com. I respond to comments and questions at Nootropics Expert usually the same day. And if you haven't already, download your free copy of Secrets of the Optimized Brain. Or get a copy of my book, Head First. And if you think you could use a little help, book a personal consultation with me. Now, if you want to see more videos on all the best nootropics used today, subscribe to this channel before you leave. I'll be putting up new videos on nootropics and optimizing your brain every week. I'm David Toman, author of Nootropics Expert.